A homeowner was shocked to find what her Ring camera caught. Now her neighborhood is looking and locking up tight because of it. The video that you're looking at is out of Farmington Hills in a neighborhood there that caught a car thief on camera early Sunday morning. And you can see how they have no problem getting in and out of a locked vehicle.
Yeah, kind of right behind me there. I'll step out of the way. No, I'm in the way. Anyway, you can see it happening right there. Local 4's Kim Giulio is live because that community is on high alert. They think the thief had some kind of device which just allowed them to open the car, Kim.
Yeah, that's right, guys. That's the scary part of all of this, is you can do what you can do, lock your vehicle, remain diligent. But I spoke to a mother whose car was broken into, and she says that she knows she locked her car. However, this person was still able to get in without a problem. Around 5 a.m. on Sunday morning, Nicole Smith was surprised to get a Ring camera alert on her phone.
I heard like some vibrations on my phone, which usually means like an animal or something around the camera, but it kept going. And I'm like, okay, that's not an animal, because usually they just pass by. And I looked and literally see a man in my daughter's car.
The footage captures the man going through her daughter's vehicle and her own. Nicole says she's 100% sure that both vehicles were locked.
And my car is a walkaway lock, so as soon as I walk away from it, it locks, and it alerts me on my phone that it's locked. So they were both locked.
The man was wearing a camouflage jacket with a hat, carrying a backpack and a tennis racket bag, and getting around the neighborhood on his bike.
He just casually rode his bike into our driveway, parked it, you know.
Like with the kickstand?
Yeah, like parked it. I'm like, well, thank you for not leaning it against my vehicle, but he parked it and just was casually strolling, opening the doors, getting in it, rummaging through stuff.
Thankfully, Nicole and her daughter didn't have anything valuable in their cars, so nothing was taken.
But clearly, if we would have had anything, a cell phone, AirPods, he took beats from the neighbors, anything of value in your vehicle, he could have just taken it.
But what's most troubling to Nicole is how this person was able to gain access to multiple vehicles.
Quickly, there was no alarm. All you would see was like the lights flash, as if I normally walk up with my key and I unlock my car. That's all that happened, and he was able to just gain access to our vehicles.
Now, Nicole said that, of course, her kids started speculating that there's videos on YouTube, devices you can buy to gain access to vehicles. Who knows at this point? We did reach out to Farmington Hills Police Department about this. It is still under investigation, so they weren't able to give us any information about possibly what's happening here or how that person got into the vehicles again. But the main takeaway here is that it doesn't matter what neighborhood you live in, it could happen to you. So make sure that even if you are locking your vehicle, you're not leaving valuables in there that make anything attractive to somebody, to a car thief, guys.
Yeah, good advice, Kim. Thank you so much. And as you just said, this can happen to anybody, anytime. And I think the bigger question is, how?
Right. And of course, you think that you're being safe by locking your vehicle. The mystery is how someone is able to get into that car without the key or the key fob. So we brought in Darnell to talk to us more about what you're hearing.
Yeah, you know, I've heard about this device. I don't have any idea how this is happening. We don't know. But I've heard that it is happening, and obviously we just saw an instance of it. So here's the biggest takeaway, or big thing that we can talk about is what not to leave in your vehicle, or more importantly, if you have the opportunity, clean out that garage and park your vehicle in the garage. Because situations like this, we don't know how they're getting into this vehicle, what type of device they're using, but don't leave valuables in your car. Let's talk about valuables. Garage door openers. If you have a garage door opener in your car and your car is outside of that garage, obviously they have access to get into your garage. Keys, wallet, the normal things. The more important takeaway is, again, if you can park that vehicle in the garage and make sure that you don't leave something. That garage door opener is very, very key, because sometimes people, they leave their garage door openers in their car. Then they leave their interior door of their house to the garage open.
Unlocked.
And so, exactly, it puts you in a bad
people
position.
easy access to steal a lot more than just a
Absolutely.
a phone.
We talk about wallets, phones, and all that stuff, but let's really be key and critical and think about that.
And many cars have that programmable
The key fob,
option
right,
for
yeah.
your
for your garage door.
Garage door, so that,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, you can't take that out.
You can't take that out, but again, making sure that interior door of your house is locked in between
Yeah.
that garage is more important. So,
And no valuables in the car. We talk about it all the time. Those are those
Right.
crimes of opportunity. You just want to
Yeah.
avoid being a victim
It's
of it.
scary and frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just 'cause
well, it
you
is.
do everything right, like
Right.
she did. You couldn't park in the garage. Door was locked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still got in.
And unnerving to be able to watch it all play out on your camera.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Darnell, thank you.